What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to continue through our journey through No More Heroes. In the last episode, we went up against the rank 2 fight, and in this episode, we have to get the last amount of money for the last rank in the game. And unfortunately, that is 550,000 LBs. Oh goodness, why am I not moving? Okay, hold on. This is... okay. Sorry for the technical malfunction that normally doesn't happen, but we'll try and work with it. But, oh goodness, we have a good amount of things that we can do. For one, we need to probably head over here. I'm assuming that Naomi has the final weapon that we can get in the game. Because there is still one more that we need. And hopefully I can afford it. I'm assuming I can, considering that I'm like, what, less than 100,000 from the actual final ranking fight. So, hopefully I can get it. Yeah, it's done. So let's just get it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, so here is the last job that we can get in the game, which is a regular civilian job. And what we have to do is that we have to use our bike and we have to follow these trails of... I don't know what this is. But regardless of what it is, we have to follow its trail so that we can get over to this bike ramp. Because remember... I don't know if you guys actually saw this. I probably showed it off in an episode. But there was this one little ramp on, like, well, right over here. We have to jump off this ramp. I don't know why this is a thing, but whatever. And you have to time that correctly in order to get the most distance possible. By the way, I don't know. Like, that bike is totally toasted because you basically just threw that into the ocean. So, yay. I mean, it gives me a good amount of money. How much is that? That's 50,000. Okay, that's not exactly that much. Never mind. It's still an amount of money, but at the same time, if we're being realistic, you probably have to use that money in order to buy a new vehicle that you just used to, you know, throw into the ocean. So that's very counterproductive. Alright, so we are here for one of our final 2 assassination missions that we can do, and here we're basically just fighting inside where we killed Bad Girl. Yeah, there's not exactly much to it, aside from just, you know, going over and boom. Goodness, I don't know why, but it's so satisfying hitting so many enemies at once. It's just so satisfying. Okay, good, it's not over yet. I was a little worried because I'm like, is this actually over yet? I was assuming not, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know why, but the hitbox for this is just ridiculously big. It doesn't make much sense, but yeah, I wasn't even near that guy and I hit him somehow. But whatever, yeah, this weapon, I don't know why its hitbox is still ridiculously huge. It just is. I mean, it works in my benefit because it hits enemies that are like nowhere near me, but at the same time, it still doesn't make sense. But since it works in my favor, I will allow it. I've done it in the past before. For most things, I will allow it again.
12 seconds later.
Alright, so it was like very shortly after, because I'm pretty sure there's only like 30 enemies in this. Yeah, there's only 30, and we can get $90,000 from this. 90,000. And right now, we do have the amount needed for the next fight. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use most of this money in order to get, you know, the weapon that I want. That's going to cost a good 5-6 of my money. And then if I want to buy any, you know, special attachments, that's going to cost some more money. And I'm basically going to be broke and I have to regain all my money. And here we go. The last weapon in the game that we need in order to get the secret ending. And oh goodness. Okay. I don't think there's any more parts that we can get. There probably are. I forget how it's worked in the past. I think that I left the shop and then I went back in and then there were parts all of a sudden. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Why even bother showing the parts when you don't need them in the first place? So I'm just going to do a little check and then we'll just see. Yep, the parts are... What? What the... I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. Let's just get the power up and we'll deal with that. Because I'm pretty sure that's only for the regular beam katana. Nope, it's for Mark III. I think I can deal with it. I haven't really been using the recharge function too much in the game, but it's not like it's going to matter too much, hopefully. I don't know how much it actually saves. I wish it did tell you that. It might have actually told me, but the text goes way too slowly to read. And yeah, I have so little money right now. I'm only in 4,000. I had 600,000 a few minutes ago. Oh goodness, I still have to buy money for my workout section too, and oh goodness.
Later.
Oh yay, we're down at the beach again when I need money, and the description for this mission is that I can't get hit once. I can't get hit once, and you know what's most common on the beach? Gun enemies! That's gonna be fun! Oh goodness. Let's just see what's around here. I think I already saw 2 gun enemies. Yep, those are 2. Why does this game hate me? You have to do this without getting hit once. Why does this... By the way, considering how much that katana blade costs, I'm very glad that you only have to buy all the weapons in the game in order to get the true ending, because there are some games out there where you have to get a lot of other stuff for like no reason to get the true ending. And oh my goodness, like, what if you have to buy all the clothes and all the t-shirts from what is it? All the t-shirts from the trash cans. You have to get all the lava cough balls. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Oh, okay. Well, might as well show that off. You can fall off of the you know, map. I did it on complete accident, but you know, whatever. But what if you have to complete all the lava cough ball missions and all that, all the assassination missions on like gold or something like that? This game would be 10 times worse.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, so after goodness, after so much more time getting all that money back, we finally have enough to go for the rank 1 fight. Oh goodness. Like, I had to stop the recording so that I could just hang out with friends as I was getting all the money.
Hello?
Hello? May I ask who's calling?
This is the Assassins Association, right? Look, I gotta talk to you about...
Oh, dear. She's done it again, hasn't she?
Hey, are you listening?
Excuse me for asking, but are you by chance an assassin?
Whoa, don't tell the whole world.
Then you have been had, sir. You are not her first.
What? Run that by me again.
Listen to me. Do not get involved whatever you do.
Listen, lady, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Who are you anyway?
Another sorry kid. And for the record, I am Sylvia's mother.
Mother?
Yes, you heard me. And there's no such thing as an association, or whatever you think exists.
You're joking, right? Do you know how many people I've killed?
She is a professional con artist.
You mean a fraud? Are you telling me this was all just bullshit?
She set everything up. Would you mind telling me how far this all went?
I'm now second in rank.
So, just one more to go. All right. Why not play along since you've come this far?
Are you serious? What's the point? This is all some make-believe charade.
But a good man finishes what he started. Fight to the end. Your most formidable opponent awaits in the castle. Now, off to the Garden of Madness.
Yeah, so biggest plot twist of the entire game, or at least one of them, all this has been a lie. Everything that we've done so far has been a big, gigantic lie. You know, that's fun. Just, I can only imagine what's going through Travis's head right now, especially with his bike being stolen. By the way, that's not where I left that bike. I love how he just stares off into the distance. He didn't even really react to that at all. He just stares off. Now, this is also where the running ability comes in use, because for this you don't have, you know, your motorcycle, which you've been able to have the entire game. So, if you didn't have the running ability before then, you have to walk to the opposite side of the entire map, which, you know, isn't exactly the most fun thing. So yeah, make sure you get that running ability. It's probably the most useful one you can get in the entire game. And you can get any of them in any order, so just get that one first. You can use it for jobs, you can use it for this specifically, because you're gonna need to, and trust me, just the running ability, it's super good. You just get it. Alright, and here is rank number 1. I don't know why he took our bike, considering that we need it here. But we might as well have just taken our bike and just gone up there, but whatever. Okay, again, silhouette is terrible. I can't tell what that's supposed to be. But whatever, now we're just driving along this highway here. And it's not exactly too much to it. We just... Oh wait, I have to actually be holding down the button. I wasn't doing that for whatever reason. I thought it was like automated, but whatever. Basically all we're really doing is that we're just driving around, and when we get close enough, if we can, okay, or they can crash into the boxes and die. That's fine too, because if you get close enough to them, you can just bump them and they'll instantly die, but unfortunately you do take a little bit of damage, so yeah, it's probably best not to do that. Maybe if I hit them from the side it's better, I'm not sure. That or it might just be better to not hit them at all. Who knows? But thankfully you can't fall off in this well, unlike pretty much any other time in the game. Otherwise, it would probably lead to an instant kill, and you don't want that, especially not here. I'm doing terribly at this, but it's whatever. I have a good number of health, and I'm pretty sure it gets refilled later on anyway, so I shouldn't have to worry about it too much, but who knows? I do still need to be a little bit more careful. I'll just do my best to avoid the boxes, and hopefully the enemies won't just bump me from behind. Oh, hi, speaking of which. He curved into me so quickly as soon as I let go of the turbo. I'm surprised that yeah, he's definitely dead. We're just adding on to the good number of people we've killed. Whether it's on purpose or not, that's a different story. Yeah, like he's just gliding into me. Like I didn't actually like forcefully move myself into him. He just glid into me, if that's the actual word. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever. Yeah, this man's in front of me. Like, they don't really try to attack you aside from, like, the fire and all that. Aside from that, they don't try to, like, bump into you, and if they do, they're more than likely the ones that are gonna get hit, so... There's not exactly much to worry about when you're doing this, so... Really, this is just drive until you reach it. Oh, right. Gotta jump over those. We're using every skill that we have in order to get through this. And yeah, I'm just gonna let them drive along. They're doing their thing. And if we drive in the middle, we should be fine. Just drive on the yellow line, and we'll be good. I'm playing very riskily here by not driving in the middle, but whatever. But yeah, this guy is right here, and it's annoying me. Unfortunately, they don't crash into the branches, which is good for their AI. Because if they didn't, then that would be incredibly dumb, considering that they were crashing into the boxes earlier, but it's whatever. And I think this is just a long road until we get until the very end. Okay, there's a laser there. I didn't see that. Let me be a little bit more careful about that. Yeah, there's actually a beam right there. Okay, it was either get hit by the tree or get hit by the laser. I have to take a hit there. Okay, just... I'm trying to, like, dodge in time. I guess it just stopped because I was at the very end. Oh, that's nice. We're just gonna... Oh, okay. This is how we do this. There we go. Yep, okay. Quick time events, the only time in the game when that happens. Just don't do that. Don't ever do that. Because Uncharted 1 does that a lot. Don't do it. But now we're basically in this forest. Let me get this real quick. There we go. And of course we're gonna get all the cards that we can. And here's our master here to guide our way. So obviously we just have to go down the way he's pointing. Otherwise we're just gonna run into a loop. And of course there are enemies here. So yay. We don't really have to take care of them though. We can just run past them, which is good because, oh my goodness, I've been playing this game for a good while, so yeah, I kind of don't feel like fighting any of them. So we're just gonna run past you. They're gonna be a little bit annoying because, of course, they still have their ranged attacks, and you know, they'll still try to, you know, kill you as they have been the rest of the game. And unfortunately, we can't run any faster down these, but it'll be fine. Just a constant, you know, ringing of an attack in the background, or just them grunting. But it's fine. It's fine.
Eventually.
He's taught us everything we know, and he's guided us along the way. We're gonna miss you, Thunder Ryu. But that's all the trading cards in the game. Again, they don't really hold too much of a value, but regardless, we're getting a call from Sylvia, of all people, right now. Okay, I guess my microphone's not working this episode, so I guess that's convenient since Travis probably doesn't want to hear, you know, Sylvia's voice at the moment, but at least it wasn't like this the entire playthrough, and only now. Let me try banging the Wii remote and see if that works. Nope, okay, that didn't do anything. I know that it sounds crazy to do that, but there are a good number of times where if you just hit a controller against your hand hard enough or something, it'll just magically start working. Normally, you probably shouldn't do that, so be a little bit gentle when you're actually doing that. Don't just fling it to a wall and hope that it works. Just smack it against your hand and maybe it'll work. But after like the first like maybe 3 hits, don't attempt it anymore. Yeah, Sylvia's basically kind of insulting us right now, and it would, you know, be a little bit more meaningful if the microphone was actually working. I don't know why it's not working this episode. It's weird. Because, like, even in the first episode where it was messing up a little bit, it still had a little bit of the audio in it. But this time it's just nothing. Don't know why it's nothing. It just is nothing. And there's not really anything I can do about it. So, might be time to replace a Wii remote. And head for the Garden of Madness. Has to have that actually spoken, since that's been said multiple times throughout the entire, you know, game. But we're just gonna run up real quick. Yeah, the energy doesn't matter. Give me this. Because I'm actually going to need that health, considering that I did get hit a few times when I was coming up here. And yeah, just a little toilet out here in the middle of nowhere. But, oh goodness. Let's look at the difference between this save when I started up the game and the one here. An hour and a half. Well, an hour and 10 minutes, whatever. But an hour and 10 minutes. That's what I have to do in order to record these videos sometimes. No More Heroes is a long game sometimes when you get down to it. Some of it's filler, but goodness, it's a long game.
Welcome to my castle. I heartily receive you, my son.
All right, enough with the jokes.
A joke? You don't remember me, Travis. I am your true father. Blood does not make such mistakes.
Jeez, you are full of it, aren't you? It's a good story, I'll give you that much.
This is just another story.
Even if you were my father, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters here is who's best.
Remember, son, engraved into your memory is the night when everything changed. I fell to my feet right before my son's eyes. Do you not remember this?
In my deepest memories, I hear someone calling. I remember. It was a hot summer day. There was someone standing behind my father and mother. That person killed my parents. The face, I can't make it out. Who are you?
Remember.
Who are you?
Try harder.
I think I can see it. Almost.
Do you recognize the face?
Now I remember everything.
Well done, son. She was the girl you loved.
Yeah, so A, ow, a lot, and B, a lot of exposition in a very short amount of time.
Why would he be your father?
I guess you're right. I don't have a father. At least not anymore. You killed him, didn't you?
Yes. And that's why you became an assassin. To kill me.
Now I get it. All those fights. It was for this. I lost everything that I ever cared about. That bitch took everything.
I can help you to get even.
She's a good con artist, that's for sure. She set up some killer fights.
So you and I finally meet. You should thank Sylvia.
Jean, there's just one thing I want to ask you. Who are you?
Me? You don't need to know. All of your trivial questions will be answered in the afterlife.
Answer me!
It's impossible.
Impossible! What do you mean?
It's too terrible. It alone would jack up the age rating of this game even further.
Which is rated M, by the way.
Who cares?
What if the game
And also
gets
third
delayed?
wall
You don't
breaking.
want this to be
Well, fourth
no
wall.
more Heroes Forever, do you?
Which is also a deuce. It's also a diss at Duke Nukem Forever, which is a bad
I'll
game.
make it short and quick.
And the footage is sped up just so that the actual story can be explained to Travis, and it actually is really bad. I'm not gonna go into details because there's actually videos of it where this footage is slowed down so you can actually hear the whole thing. I think it's like 5 minutes, I'm not even sure. But yeah, it's a really messed up story, to say the least. And there's also no subtitles, so of course you can't just read those and get the story that way.
Story.
Imagine that. You and I. Brother and sister.
And yeah, that's also dropped on us.
Maybe it had to be done. But vengeance begets vengeance.
You're right. Go ahead. Draw, brother.
All of your sorrows end today, Jean.
Well, time to put Jean out of her misery. And also, Jean is the name of our cat. Not sure if there's a true convenience in that, but regardless, gotta fight off against Jean. Let's get over to her. Yeah, she's not moving over to us for some reason. I kind of wish she would, but whatever. Okay, so I kind of forgot how all of this boss worked, so we're just gonna have to wing it and hope for the best. But thankfully, we do have the best weapon in the game, so, oh my goodness, stop dodging my attacks. That's one thing that's going to happen quite a lot. Oh my goodness, stop it. Yeah, she's much worse when it comes to, like, everyone else because she actually dodges all of your attacks instead of just blocks them. So, yeah, you're not even giving, like, chip damage to her. Oh my... Yeah, that's not annoying at all. I guess you just... Yeah, you basically have to... Oh my goodness. She's also very quick, so yeah, keep that in mind. But you basically just have to wait for her to finish attacking, and then you go in for the actual strike. But in order to get her to block, there's like only one particular attack that you can do where that will actually happen. So unfortunately, you're only going to get like maybe one strike off before she actually goes back. If you're lucky, you'll get two. But aside from that, for right now, not exactly going to get all that much out of her. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Nope, okay. Thankfully we're blocking, but she also does like a lot of damage, so... Oh no. Oh no, okay. Dodging is... I'm being very wonky with my dodging, but it's working, regardless. Alright, I need to like try and do the kick earlier or something, because it's not... no, she's just dodging it over and over, which is unfortunate. But now, time for the second phase, and somehow she's controlling the dragon. Don't know how, but regardless, the dragon is now closing in smaller, so there's less room to fight, which compared to before isn't really all that bad. But oh my goodness, yeah, charging up for me for whatever odd reasons, like the dumbest. It's like the stupidestly hardest thing to do in this game. Don't know why, especially with how important it is, but I'll learn at some point. By the way, she will basically extend her, oh, right! I forgot, you can't grab her! You can't grab her, otherwise she'll actually do damage to you. I kinda forgot about that. I think she's the only character in the game that does that. Let's, be a little bit more careful about that next time, and just attack her. Right, anyways, what was I saying before I got grabbed and my arm got completely broken? Oh, right, her combo things. She can extend her combos further than just the first initial one that you saw before, like there. So we're just gonna try and break her guard, okay, or not. We can just get kicked. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna do that, and this time we're just going to attack her. Oh no! What? Okay, that was literally back and forth for no reason, but whatever. Let's just get up. I don't know. I'm getting put into a corner, and that's very bad. Get hurt! Are you actually kidding me? Even the faster version of it doesn't do anything because she dodges like Sonic somehow. I don't know how she's managing to dodge that, but oh goodness. Okay, charge the katana, Travis. Please charge the. Okay, whatever. This is a decent amount, I guess. I don't know. No. Why is it? This is not the time for this. Now is not the time for technical malfunctions, Travis. I would like you to not do that. Let's just hopefully survive this. This is going to be a little bit wonky if I can get to the health before she runs over to me. There we go. Alright, got some health back. And let's get back into the fight. Okay, didn't think that shockwave would actually hit me. No. There we go. Alright. Time for the last phase, and we don't exactly have that much room left now. But it'll be fine. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows? But I'm surprised we made it this far without dying. Okay, just gonna move. Oh no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she can move that up to like 3. No, you don't. Not this time. You're not getting me again. I think I can. Okay, nope. That was actually really fast. I'm surprised by that. And even if she knocks us to the ground, she can hit us with all of those attacks of the ground. Well, not ground combo, just a combo move. So, yay. Just make sure you're able to dodge properly. Otherwise, you're going to get hit for a lot of damage. No, you don't. There you go. We're getting there now. Okay, I thought you could get... Whatever, I guess we still can't grab her no matter what. Fine. I'll just defeat you the other way. I thought that even if you managed to do like all that extra damage or whatever, you would be able to actually attack her. But unfortunately, you can't. Oh no, that did a lot of damage. Please stop. I gotta get my dodging down. Otherwise, I'm not gonna survive for very long.
A few moments later.
Alright, she looks like she's one hit away. Okay, surprisingly, only now the battery charge is running low, but whatever. Get her now. Okay, nope. Come on. We can get her. Just focus a little bit. Stop talking now, Frozen.
Do it!
Right.
Brother, please don't kill me.
Sorry, Jean. This hurts me too.
We're both in the same business after all. And I've had enough.
Time for you to rest, Jean.
Good night, Travis.
I hope your next dream is a more pleasant one. It's over. This is where it all ends. Right, Sylvia?
Yeah, so even though, you know, our heart kind of got punctured and all that, we're fine. And by the way, the end of the boss is actually, you're supposed to actually lose that, unfortunately. It's a little weird, but whatever. And also, that scene had very little context behind it. There's like nothing actually there. But here we are to save our game one last time. And of course, we're just going to save over for that. And there we go. But what's this? The real ending that I've been mentioning throughout the other episodes? Whatever. Unfortunately, we do not have enough time for this episode in order to actually, you know, do that. But we'll get to that in the next episode where we will actually view the real ending. But until next video, take care.